Basketball game. DH.
Thank you, Kevin.
What a great philosophy. DA, thanks. So here's Miami's starting group. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Out of experience on the floor tonight, Greg. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
Well, Kevin, guys are going to play smart, and they're going to be in position to make plays. So this could come down to just who makes more of the big shots.
To the left wing. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Outside Robinson. The 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And here's Conley outside. Here's Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes, but he loves to set his teammates up.
Outside Robinson. Robinson can't get that one to fall. Over in the corner, Conley. Offline with his 3. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
Conley against Lowry. For 3, Mitchell. The shot that time, not on target. Now the Heat take it the other way.
Just 1 made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
And Tucker kicks to Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, listen, we know that Butler possesses this ability. Break down off the dribble, defender just left hanging.
Lowry against Conley. Mitchell outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Robinson left side from the arc. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Conley with it. The feed to Bogdanovich. Out to Conley for the 3. Rebound by the Heat.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Back to Conley. Mitchell with it. Now defended by Adebayo. In transition, here comes Miami. Robinson for 3. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Conley against Lowry. Conley surveying the D. Makes it off the glass.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
Here is Lowry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Butler finds Tucker. Good ball movement here by Miami. Outside Butler. Passes it to Lowry. Clock at 6. The Heat need to get a shot off. Count it. Tucker's got his second basket.
You know, we see this a lot from Tucker. Scores by overpowering the defender with his tremendous strength.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Inside. Here's Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Conley against Lowry. The pass to Tucker. Robinson dishes to Tucker. Mitchell against Robinson. Shot from the wing. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, if you don't put a body on Tucker, he will find a way to burn you on the offensive glass.
And Donovan Mitchell gets the three. Mitchell's got 6.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Outside Robinson. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
I love how Bogdanovich gets up and tries to annoy.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Utah out in front. They're up by 1. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Pass to Conley. Mitchell in the corner. Conley. It's hauled in by the Heat. It's stolen by Gobert. Now O'Neal. Dishes it to Gobert. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Robinson against Mitchell. 6 to shoot. And Duncan Robinson good for 3. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
It's stolen by Adebayo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No, make no mistake, guys. One of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
First one falls for him. And Doris, that flow state that athletes can achieve where you're in a groove. When you played and you really had it going, what was it like?
You know what, Kevin, I love the descriptions of players like Damian Lillard or Steph Curry when they are really cooking. They talk about the basket is the size of the ocean, that they hear no noise, they see no defenders. They are simply in this state where all the work they've put in has come to pay dividends, and it's so unique and so amazing to watch.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
And Gay has great length down on the block there. Fantastic at just jumping on opportunities to score when he's down low.
Pass to Hero. Fires the 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Jazz. Trailing by 2. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. DA, thanks. Gay passes to Clarkson. To the inside. Whiteside takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Hero passes to Morris. Dedmon trying to break free. Morris with the bucket. And the Heat lead by 4.
Well, there's the intensity of Morris. Playing angry, finishing through contact. Nice.
Oni passes to Ingles. He takes it in. Kicks it to Whiteside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Whiteside's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Morris against Whiteside. He dishes it to Ingles. A miss that time. Would have put him up. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Now, Hero. Defense is right there. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dedmon. Rebound, Utah.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Back to Morris. Stolen by Gay. 4 seconds left. Passes it to Ingles with 2 seconds left. Good if it goes. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. Their field goal percentage was a robust. That's all for now. Say goodbye to...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And it's the Heat with the ball. A 2-point game. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. On up the court. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Mitchell outside. Shot on the wing. That shot is off. The Heat go the other way with it. Robinson on the wing. Three-pointer. Conley grabs the miss. Jazz trail by 4. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Conley dishes to O'Neal. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. And Miami shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. And there's the pass to Adebayo. It's stolen by Gobert. Long pass to Conley. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Tucker, the pass to Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. It's tipped. Trying to get open is Adebayo. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got 10 points in the game.
Well, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
Pass to O'Neal. Out to Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. Fires it up. O'Neal misses. Miami leading by 3. One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Good on the three-point shot. Robinson's got the lead up to 6 now for Miami.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Pass to Mitchell. Right side, Conley. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Adebayo passes to Robinson.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And here's Lowry. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Robinson. Jacks up a 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. .146 left in the third quarter. Here's Oney. Whiteside kicks to Clarkson. Back to Whiteside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Outside Butler. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Ingles with the ball. Out pass to Gay. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out to the right wing. Outside Robinson. Lets the 3 fly. And he's good on the 3 ball. Robinson's got 9.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
On the wing, Ingles. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Outside Lowry. .29 seconds left in the third quarter. Robinson left side. Clock at 6. He kicks to Butler. Driving to the basket. Gay with the block.
You got to respect those long arms of Gay. I mean, superb at sliding shots away. Put those big hits.
Here's Ingles. And Adebayo sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Here's Clarkson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Passes it to Oney. Over Robinson. And foul on the shot. And it looks like, yep, it's the coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
At the line for Utah, Oney. At the line for 2.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Both shots good from the stripe. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Heat out front. They lead by 5. Live from Vivint Smart Home. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Clarkson. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Oni in at the 1. That's the group right now for Utah. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Now, something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes with their defense and then turn those turnovers into points.
Robinson for 3. Offensive rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 9 points. Mitchell outside. To the left side wing. O'Neal from long range. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovic. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Lowry passes to Tucker. Ready by Bogdanovic.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Down low. It's stolen by Lowry. Adebayo down low. Covered by Conley. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Conley kicks to Mitchell. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovic. The putback, and there's Gobert putting it right back in.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive, and finishing strong.
Lowry against Conley. Now the pass to Robinson. Conley against Lowry. There's the triple. Miami no good on that time either.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovic. Outside Conley. Feeds it to Gobert. Jazz passing it around. Bogdanovic passes to Gobert. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. Now just a 3-point Heat lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Butler against Conley. Butler dishes to Tucker. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And that's an intentional foul.
Robinson. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell against Lowry. Mitchell left side. Outside Bogdanovic. And Utah again with the bucket.
I'll tell you, it takes guts to take these types of shots, but Bogdanovic is an assured scorer.
Lowry against Conley. Outside Robinson. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Robinson's got 9 points here in the second half.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Pass to O'Neal. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovic. It's over Tucker. Bogdanovic, no luck.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Outside Butler. 1:10 left to play in the final quarter. Robinson, that's good.
Well, when the playmaking duties fall to Jimmy Butler, he is more than capable.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. He feeds it to Bogdanovic. Inside. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Shoots over Tucker. Up again. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
Gobert is not fazed by these moments. He wants to be the man.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Lowry. There's the drive. He gets that one. And the Heat lead by 6.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Yes!
Well, we've come to expect this from Mike Conley, putting the pass on time and on target.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
being able to shoot the three, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Now Atlanta's starting five. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And for the Jazz, The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the three, the small forward.
The more Collins hits this shot, the more valuable he becomes to this offense.
Conley against Young. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Gobert passes to Conley. Clock at 6. Bogdanovic on the wing. Shoots over Capella. Bogdanovic, no good.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time. You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Conley. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Bogdanovic on the wing. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, Smitty.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
Here's Conley. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Gobert with it, and it's Young picking him up. Gobert passes to Conley. To the middle. Mitchell misses.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Gobert with it. Here's Conley, guarded by Young. Capella on the double team. And here's Gobert from the arc. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Young against Bogdanovic. Outside Hunter. Capella inside. Got a piece of it. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team
The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 to start. Conley against Young. Conley on the attack. Counted.
And that's where Conley is most dangerous. Just amazing quickness on his way to the rack.
A minute 53 left to play in the first quarter. Young finds Capella. The kick to Hunter. Back to Capella. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Conley passes to Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. Bogdanovic on the wing. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Bogdanovic has got 5.
Bogdanovic is most effective when his teammates are setting him up. And all he has to do is knock it down.
Stolen. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And he's going for the lob. Young inside. He's guarded by Conley. And that one's good. Young.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Gobert. Now here's Bogdanovic. Guarded by Capella. Outside for Mitchell. Driving inside. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now here's Young. 5 points in the game. Capella with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. Bogdanovich against Capella. Again, Atlanta. Utah has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Here he goes.
What I like about Collins defensively, he understands where he needs to be.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Hawks ahead. They lead by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the group for Utah right now.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Outside Conley. It's stolen by Hunter. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Conley against Young. Kicks it out to Collins. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. This one for 3. Utah gets it back. Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Mitchell. 3-pointer. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks leading.
Well, despite all...
Wow,
Can you say elevation?
Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
Young against Conley. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Here's Bogdanovich. Now Hunter. Checked by Mitchell. Hunter passes to Capella. Here's O'Neal. Hunter covering. The 3 from Mitchell. Drains the triple. And now it's just a 4-point Atlanta lead.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's 3-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Young against Conley. To the paint. And there's Collins on the assist from Young. Collins has got 7 points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Young against Conley.
2 minutes remaining.
Goes up from the top of the key. No good. A bit long that time.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
To the right side. Young against Conley. The 3 is up. Young with the bucket. Give him 8.
This is Trae Young's game. Unbreakable confidence, quick release, unlimited range.
Inside. Here's Bogdanovich. And the shot. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And now we have of an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
A line change here for Utah. Outside, Williams. Back to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Nice timing on the pick and roll. Williams, a solid playmaker when asked to fill that role.
Kicks it out to Clarkson. And stolen by Herder. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Outside, Williams. Outside, Herder. Pass to Gallinari. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outside, Ingles. Here's Gay. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Getting it done inside. Rudy Gay not just floating around the perimeter.
Now Williams. And the call is going to be, yes, on an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Let's see if that block...
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. And that does it for our...
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Gorgie Jang is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Cam Reddish. Then there's Lou Williams. And it's Herder in at the 2.
We saw a lot of this from Cam in college. He seems most comfortable creating off the bounce.
Clarkson outside to the inside. And a lot made nowadays about wingspan, Smitty. Now be honest, you're listed at 6'7". Is your wingspan more pterodactyl or T-Rex?
B.A., I love that. First of all, I'm 6'8", and my wingspan is more like just Smitty.
Left side, Herder. Pass to Jang. And that one's good.
Yeah, credit Herder. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
At the line for the...
And for the Jazz, they're shooting a solid 47%. He takes it in. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That one on Herder. About a minute played here in the second half. Outside, Williams. Pass to Herder. Stripped away. And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herder. That'll be a second foul of the game. Utah trailing here. Here's Honey. On the take. And here's Gay. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Outside, Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has gotten his first points in this one.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Oni. 4-3. Rebounded by the Hawks. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Reddish. Here's Jang, defended by Whiteside. The turnaround. Shot clock at 5. Back to Jang. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Jang's got 5 points.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Out of bounds, it'll be Hawks ball. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Outside, Williams. Outside Herter. Here's Jang, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector. Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Williams into the lane. And Whiteside with a block. Gay, the pass to Ingles. Off target with the 3. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game.
When you look back at the 2010s, we had some monster trades in the NBA. Danilo Gallinari was part of 2 of them. First in 2011, he was sent from New York to Denver in the Carmelo Anthony deal.
Utah has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Clarkson against Gallinari. Here's Ingles. Soft touch off the glass. And the second major deal Gallo was a part of. Smitty, the trade sending Paul George from OKC to the Clippers.
Yeah, it was Gallo and SGA. 5 first-round picks going from the Clips to the Thunder back in 2019. We keep seeing Danilo moved in these blockbuster trades because he's a unique talent at 6'10" with a shooting ability out this world.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Back to Clarkson from deep. Not going to go that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Williams from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. Williams has got 7.
Really no way to stop that defensively. Lou can pull up at any moment. You just don't know when.
Clarkson, right side. Ooh, some solid defense from Herter. Atlanta's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Pass to Reddish. Here's Jang. Outside, Williams. Banked it in off the glass. 9 points in the game.
You know, bursting off the screen, Williams makes a quick decision. Takes it himself.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. It'll count. It doesn't go for him. Lou Williams getting it done for Atlanta. Hunting for opportunities. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Atlanta's shooting has been incredible, 72%. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Utah right now. Outside Young, down to 5 on the shot clock. Capella, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
From deep, Conley. Capella with a rebound. And so it's Atlanta with it. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Double team on Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Gobert. Back to O'Neal. And here's Mitchell. Shot is up. They get the rebound.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Outside Young. Now Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 19.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside Mitchell. From deep, Conley fires in the triple.
This is what you get from a vet looking to recapture the momentum for his team with the answer three.
Outside Young. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Pass to O'Neal. Now Mitchell. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Hunter. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And Young, here we go. And Gobert with a block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
Pass to Mitchell. Got it. Good job in the low post.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Young. Down low. And stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. Bogdanovich finds Conley. Pass to O'Neal from the arc. Shot clock at 6. Unable to get that one. Hunter with some nice D. Capella in the high post. There's Young with the 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hawks lead by 18.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Stolen by Capella.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Hawks.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Clint Capella.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Young with the bucket.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
Man, they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Stolen by Young. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
Hawks ball. At the line for the Hawks.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
I really enjoy watching Trae Young play. He's got a sweet stroke, and he can dish it. Trae Young is a modern point guard.
And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
Tip-off.
Thank you, Vic.
He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Pass to Bogdanovich. Mitchell in the corner. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Gobert against Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell from about 19 feet. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now here's Paul. Lets it go from deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Shoots. Conley's shot is off.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Bogdanovich against Crowder. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Al Paul nails the 16-footer.
Anytime CP3 gets inside the three-point line, or especially inside the top of the key, he's an immediate threat.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Here is Paul. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Paul passes to Booker. He dishes it to Ayton. Back to Booker. 5 on the clock. That's tipped, and he recovers it. 2 points. That one goes.
Booker.
Jazz trail by 3. Mitchell outside. Out to Conley. The pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Ball against Conley. Paul looking around. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Paul kicks to Ayton. Back to Paul. 5 to shoot. And it's off the back rim. No good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Jazz. They trail by 1. Out left to the wing. And stolen by Ayton. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. And Crowder slams it in.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Mitchell passes to O'Neal. 1:06 left in the first quarter. And it's Conley penetrating. Rejected by Crowder. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Here's Ayton. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Again, with that kind of size, DeAndre Ayton is going to draw some fouls and does not shy away from contact.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. The dish to Conley. Back to Gobert. Clock at 6. And contact on the shot. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues on. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. O'Neal dishes to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. And that does it for the first quarter. Suns lead by 4. Live. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today.
With anything, whether it's...
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. That's the group right now for Utah. Now here's Conley. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket for Mitchell.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous. His ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
Paul against Conley. Top of the key. Stolen by O'Neal. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Mitchell leading the charge. Conley's shot is off.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Shot clock at 5. That's a 2 from Paul. Rebound, Utah.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Crowder inside. He is covered by Bogdanovich. From about 19 feet. And that's good for 2. And the Suns lead by 3. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Suns.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
I also love the early energy that they've played with, pushing the ball every chance they get, exploring quick shots, and showing some serious fast break offense.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain ramp.
To the inside. Here's Crowder. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Bridges outside. Passes to Crowder. Kicks it out to Booker. Launches it. Offensive rebound.
And this is what's expected from Jay Crowder, just the hard work ethic to get in there and play physical.
Now here is Conley. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Mitchell outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Mitchell's got the lead up to 1 now for the Jazz.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Paul outside. Pass to Booker. Dishes it to Ayton. And he gets the bucket. Ayton's got 6.
He's a pretty high percentage shooter from there. Ayton's size and touch. It's a pretty tough combo to go against. Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Conley finds Mitchell. Bridges with the steal. And the wide open shot from Paul. Great positioning on the putback. And now it's a 3-point Suns lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Paul with the steal. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Jazz have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Mitchell looking it over. Gobert against Ayton. Conley, the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Now here's Booker. He kicks it to Crowder. The baseline J off the mark. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. They trail by 1. Bogdanovich, no luck. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Crowder gets it to go on the assist by Ayton. Crowder's got 4 points now in the quarter. Mitchell against Booker. Here's the 3. The shot, no good. And a close. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Landry Shamet, Kaminsky out there with Johnson. Then there's Cameron Payne, and it's McGee in at the center, filling out the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Payne. Offensive rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Pass to Oni. On the 3 off target. Suns leading by 5. The pass to Payne. Johnson outside. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. There's Shamet. And there's the whistle. That goes on Frank Kaminsky. That is his first foul of the game.
Guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, energy is good, but not smart there trying to go through somebody on that play.
Whiteside kicks to Clarkson. Back to Whiteside, and he banks in the lane.
Getting physical with Whiteside doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to slow him down.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Now here's Payne. Defense right on him, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Oni passes to Whiteside. Kicks it to Clarkson. Back to Whiteside. On the jam by Whiteside.
At 7 feet tall, Whiteside is always a threat for the high percentage dunk.
And here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. He dishes it to Johnson. A three-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Shamet on the wing. From 18 feet away. Payne passes to McGee. Rebounded by the Jazz. And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. Suns have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. Goes up on the wing. They get it again. And McGee kicks to Johnson. Buries the long-range jumper. Johnson's got 5.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Here's Oni. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Dish now to Ingles. Pass to Oni. Pass to Clarkson. On deep. Rebounded by McGee. Phoenix leading by 4. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Payne kicks to Shamet. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Shamet's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns.
It's rare for a young player to enter the league that has this polished of a shot. Shamet getting it done.
Back to Ingles. Going inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. Pass to Bridges. Launches a 3. The putback misses the follow-up.
Well, Booker asserting himself on the defensive end that time. He has good size and enough speed to annoy the...
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Suns lead by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Conley against Paul. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Stolen by Michael Conley. In transition, here come the Jazz. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Utah getting another chance here to take the lead. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Paul passes to Bridges. 3-pointer. Hands it from downtown. And the Suns lead by 1.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Gobert finds Mitchell. Over to the wing. Conley with a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Ball left side. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in. Now it's a 3-point Suns lead.
Defense is not able to keep up with the speed and really the awareness of Chris Paul that time.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. There's the pass to Mitchell. He kicks to O'Neal. Clock at 4.
That's a nice contest. That's not going to show up in the box score, but Ayton bothered that shot.
Ball against Gobert. Ball passes to Ayton. Stolen by O'Neal. Crowder with the steal. And the Jazz call time here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell delivering.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Guys, how about all the second chance points they've been able to convert throughout the game?
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
How about that? Ayton showing why he was picked first overall. That's a reason.
Bridges against Conley. Mitchell outside. They get it back. Suns have got all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Conley against Paul. Passes to Booker. Paul right side. 4 on the shot clock. Off target from outside. Utah trailing here. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Outside Conley. O'Neal with it. Dishes to Gobert. To the paint. And stolen by Ayton. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Crowder is it in.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Conley with it. Bridges covering. There's O'Neal with the 3.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Ball finds Bridges. 6 to shoot. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Bridges has got the lead up to 6 now for Phoenix. To the middle. And Utah turns it over again.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
But Trey gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now it's a 9-point Suns lead.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all.
stay in the mix. Good reporting there. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the five, roaming the paint. And for Miami, manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the five spot. Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, BA, a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Conley passes to Mitchell. The kick out to Conley. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Lowry with it. He's picked up by Conley. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Bogdanovic against Adebayo. O'Neal pulls it in. Outside Conley, and he drives in. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Sinks it from distance.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Robinson with a double. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Automatic from that spot. Donovan Mitchell gets an opportunity to get his feet set. Good night.
Lowry with it. He's picked up by Conley. Here's Robinson. And that's an air ball. Not even close.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all. Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And so here is Miami. After the basket by Utah, it's good on the putback.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Conley against Lowry. Pass to Bogdanovic. Inside. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
how good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
Here's O'Neal, back to Mitchell. The three is up. O'Neal misses. Miami trailing. Here's Lowry. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Boy, Kyle Lowry is such a tough player, and I mean that physically and mentally. Whatever team he plays for, he's the leader, and he sets the tone.
You know, it's amazing to think, Doris, that before 2019, some critics questioned whether Lowry could lead a team to a championship.
Well, those questions are now over because this guy has had a history of stepping up in the biggest moments. He will fight you tooth and nail for every inch of real estate between the lines. This is one of the most competitively tough players in the league.
4 on the clock. Bogdanovich, that's good.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Lowry against Conley. Left side, Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Robinson. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. .41 seconds left in the first. Mitchell with the ball. Back to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. No good that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry. For Miami, they've gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Free throws good, Adebayo.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Outside for Mitchell. The 3 ball. They get it back. Gobert. Bogdanovich. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Jazz out in front. Up by... And one of the league's best at drawing charges. Kyle Lowry.
It's a real-life momentum shift. You know,
boy, Grant, he's as tough as they come, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Now here's Robinson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Lowry against Conley. Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry outside. Here's Robinson. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Lowry. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, his ball handling ability is well known, and Lowry shows him off there.
Now Conley. Gobert passes to Conley. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now. And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an All-Star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Now here's Robinson, looking for his first basket, still in this one.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Lowry against Conley. Here's Lowry. Out to the right wing. Adebayo finds Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. Robinson on the wing. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Now here's Lowry. Here's Tucker. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. And now just a 3-point Utah lead.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Back to Conley. O'Neal on the wing. The Jazz again can't hit. The Heat have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
To the inside. And slam dunk by Tucker.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Pass to Mitchell. Driving in. And Mitchell with the slam.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Now here's Lowry. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of this one. 6 to shoot. Outside Robinson. Left side Butler. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. Shot clock violation. A line change here for Miami for the Jazz. Now here's Clarkson. Pass to Gay. And there's the drive. Yep, that one goes. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
The Heat have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Oladipo outside. Here's Dedmon. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Dedmon's got his first basket.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point. And
as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got Tyler Hero, Markieff Morris out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Victor Oladipo, and it's Strus in at small forward. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Clarkson attacking. And the layup falls. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
And he makes it.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Oni. He's guarded by Oladipo. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. And here we go, the Heat fast break. There's the foul to try to stop the break. But that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw and possession here. That one drops. He ties it up.
There are a few things that you love about Victor Oladipo. Number one, the energy and effort he plays with every night. His willingness to carry a load on the offensive end. But more than that, guys, it's the tone and tenor of unselfishness that he sets for this entire group.
Hero. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, came up empty, and the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul, and for the Jazz, they're shooting it at 52%. Here's Oni, guarded by Morris. Here's Gay, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's Oladipo. That shot is off. And Utah the other way now. Clarkson with the ball. Now Oladipo defending. Oladipo against Clarkson. Puts one up from 19. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And now a 4-point Jazz lead. The Heat have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And here's Oladipo driving to the basket. No good on the shot. Gay with the defensive effort. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
They recover it.
Well, how about the athleticism of Victor Oladipo twice on the pipes?
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Oni. The steal. Fast break Miami. Here's Hero. And he lays it in.
And you can tell they're in sync right now. Expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Clarkson finds Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
Oladipo up top, kicks it to Hero. And the three off target.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Whiteside. Over Oladipo. Whiteside can't get it to go.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Hero with it. To the middle. Here's Dedmon. The basket drops. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
That's his second personal foul. And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
The shot by Oni, no good.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Clarkson against Hero. And that one's good. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
Oladipo outside. Hero for three. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Hero's got 5 points.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Oni. Back to Whiteside. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Clarkson. 6 points for him.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
Intercepted. 3 seconds left. Nice shot by Whiteside. And it's a 3-point Utah lead.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
It's still anybody's game. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Conley. Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. The 3 from Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Heat. Butler's got 5 rebounds tonight. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
Now, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Mitchell finds Gobert. And the layup is good off the glass.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Conley against Lowry. Right side, Robinson. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Just really smart distribution from Jimmy Butler right there. He's putting a bigger emphasis on getting his teammates involved.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
For 3, Robinson. Offensive board. Pass to Adebayo. Off target at the rim.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Conley with the ball. Checked by Tucker. Outside Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 6. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Well, deceptive speed to me on that drive. Bogdanovic able to slice through the defense.
Pass to Robinson. Adebayo in the post. Defended by Bogdanovic. It's blocked by Gobert. Lowry outside. Up and over Conley. Controls the rebound and the putback. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Conley up top. He's guarded by Lowry. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Second chance shot. And Gobert with the lay-in. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Lowry against Conley. Robinson passes to Lowry. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Always been a fearlessness to Kyle Lowry's game. Gets the defender committed, draws the foul. Nicely done.
Both free throws good from Lowry.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
Conley with the ball, guarded by Adebayo. Adebayo against Conley. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Poised under pressure. That has come to define Mike Conley.
Lowry against Conley. Pass to Robinson to tie it up. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. Up the floor. Here's Mitchell. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. To the paint. Conley against Lowry. Count it! What a beautiful shot! Brings it within 3.
Lowry is stone cold when it comes to making big-time shots. Go ahead, Kyle.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Money!
Well, Mike Conley's a veteran. What confidence, what clutch play. Nicely done.
Conley against Lowry. Outside Robinson. Fires the 3. Yes! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Conley, he's open, and he buries it.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Here's Robinson, offline. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5. And for the Hawks, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here's Mitchell. Conley with a wide-open look. No good with the triple. Capella with it. Conley picks him up in deep. And Capella with a nice bucket inside.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 6.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Here's Young down low. Capella, the pass to Collins. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Conley against Young. Conley scanning the floor. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Conley against Young. Collins dishes to Young. Deflects the pass. Capella and the Hawks getting another basket right there.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now, here's Mitchell. 6 points for him. Conley's shot is off. Outside Bogdanovich. And the pass to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Driving inside. That's good from Collins on the assist from Bogdanovich.
No matter where he is on the floor, Collins seems to invite contact.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Nice shot by Gobert.
Entering the league raw offensively, Gobert's developed a few moves in the inside.
Young pass to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And finished off by Collins.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Outside Conley. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Inside, Gobert. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta, leading by 5. Pass to Capella. Young outside. Dishes to Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Capella's got 8 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Outside Conley. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Into the lane. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Young inside. Over by Conley. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Bogdanovich with it. For 3. Here's Capella. Misses the layup.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Clint Capella has been leading the charge for Atlanta. Between his points and... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And here is Conley following the 3 from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich wide open. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
For 3.
Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Conley against Young. Puts up a 3. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Bob up there for Mitchell. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You've got to trust your receiver to go get that pass. Did you see Donovan Mitchell catch and finish in the same motion?
Now here's Bogdanovich. He's got 6, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Conley against Young. Gobert with a wide open look.
Oh! Oh! Boy, did he go way up for that one. Whew. What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Now, here is Young. No points in the game yet for him. Bogdanovich, no luck. Mitchell outside. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell from deep. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
Back to Mitchell. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And 12 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Rebound, Utah. And it's Conley penetrating. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Collins.
And Conley is so smart at exploiting holes in the defense on the drive. He's incredibly effective at drawing fouls.
Well, Steve, back in 2002, you led the NBA in 3-point shooting at over 47% a game. How would you have liked playing today?
I would have loved it, Kevin. The reason why I could have shot more threes, and with more threes gives you more stats, and with more stats gives you the bag.
Here's Conley following the basket by Trae Young. A minute 42 left to play in the first half. In the corner, O'Neal with it. 6 on the shot clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Up again, and it's Bogdanovich on the follow. Bogdanovich has got 7.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And the 3 ball is good. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Shooting at a high clip. He's found ways to get quality looks.
For Utah, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Conley against Young. There's Conley. Gets a very good look and converts.
Mike Conley has really improved his jump shot. He is shooting it with a lot of confidence now.
Young looking around. Over Conley. Here's Capella. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kicks it out to Collins. O'Neal with the rebound. Stolen by Collins. Capella finds Young. On its way from Hunter for 2. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
I like watching DeAndre Hunter take quick shots. He's getting into a rhythm.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. And in that period, the most they traded. And that's...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Gorgie Dang, and it's Williams at the point. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Here's Honey, following the bucket by the Hawks. And stolen by Jang. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Reddish kicks to Zhang. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
With that long wingspan, Hassan Whiteside saying, no, not in my house.
Shot's good by Gabe. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Williams looking around. Banked in off the glass. Williams has got his first points of the game.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game. Taking it up strong inside.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Jazz passing it around. Releases. Got a hand on it.
When you watch Kevin Herter, he plays hard at the defensive end. That was an effort block.
Another 3 for Atlanta.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Reddish dishes to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Clarkson passes to Oni. Back to Clarkson. Here's Oni. Just 5 to shoot. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Outside Williams with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
The craftiness of Lou Williams, able to create separation off the dribble.
Passes it to Ingles. Here's Gay. Gallinari covering. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Sinks the triple. Clarkson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered closely to the paint. Kicks it out to Gay. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Hawks lead by 8. And here is Williams. Reddish the pass to Williams. To the inside. And there's Gallinari on the assist by Williams. Gallinari's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Now, here's Clarkson. Not a lot of room. And there's the pass to Whiteside. Kicks to Ingles. Fires for 3. And the Jazz, another 3.
The silent assassin, Ingles, continues to do his job and does it at a high level.
Now here's Williams, guarded closely. That one good for 2. Williams has got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oni passes to Clarkson. Gay outside. Back to Clarkson. And he uses the glass on the layup. 5 points in the game.
And so far are going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
And Zhang kicks to Gallinari. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And so it's Atlanta, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot, manning the middle.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Gallinari passes to Williams. Takes the 3. Connects from 3-point range.
You know, bursting off the screen, Williams makes a quick decision. Takes it himself.
Conley the pass to Mitchell. Gobert with it. Nice ball movement by Utah. Conley inside the line. No good on that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Shot's good by Williams. And now it's a 10-point Hawks lead.
Not many guys change end to end faster than Lou. Hard to match up with in the open floor.
Conley against Williams. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Now, here is O'Neal. Rebound by Chang.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
For three, Mitchell kept alive. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Shot to stop the run. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Right side, Bogdanovich. Hunter against O'Neal. Back to Conley. Puts it up from 15. Atlanta with the rebound.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Bogdanovich wide open. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Mitchell right side. Pass to Bogdanovich. From outside the arc. Here's Gobert. Back to O'Neal. Bogdanovich left side. Conley against Collins. Gobert the pass to Conley. The Jazz with another miss. Here's Atlanta now. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Here's Collins, and they call the foul. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
First team foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Jazz trail by 14. Lined up there for Bogdanovich. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Young up top, over by Conley. There's the three. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Utah has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Basket good. Bogdanovich has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Hawks.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Bogdanovich.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And it's good for 2.
This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, a foul, or both.
Here's Young. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Collins from outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And that one, good.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
Now, here is Young. And so Atlanta takes this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at small forward. And for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. 5 on the clock. Booker drawing the double. Here's the three. Offensive rebound.
And Crowder, one of those guys who's a protector both defensively, but also on the offensive rebound.
Now here's Conley. About a minute played here so far in the first. Here's Bogdanovic, and Ayton pulls it down. Now Paul. Pass to Booker. Out to Bridges. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Utah ball.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. Here's Mitchell. To the middle. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Right at the free throw line. Inside. Stolen by Ayton. And here's Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Chris Paul not afraid to go inside, play amongst the trees, and still find a way to score.
The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the floor.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him knock it down.
Assisted.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Conley against Paul. To the inside. And stolen by Gobert. Outside Conley. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Remaining in the first.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Gobert no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Paul against Mitchell. Paul's got space with nobody on him. He buries that jumper. Paul's gotten his second bucket of the game.
It's so good off the bounce on that smooth release, establishing that rhythm. That is a good-looking Jay.
From about 19, off the left rim and out.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Conley against Crowder. It's good.
Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Stolen by Ayton. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused. What weird plays happen? I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
It's good on the putback.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Conley against Paul. The three from Mitchell. Utah gets it back. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert with it. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Conley against Paul. From about 16, rebounded by the Jazz.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
And that one's good from Conley.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
And so here's Phoenix. Here's Paul. From 9 feet out, and that's good for 2. Paul's got 6.
And another great decision from CP3, taking high-quality shots and knocking it down.
Here's Mitchell. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that concludes the first quarter of play. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Mitchell's shot is good.
This is Mitchell at his best. Such an aggressive scorer, always ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Here's Ayton. Tries again. Tries yet again. That shot off. And Utah will come the other way. The three from Mitchell. The three, O'Neal. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
Backing up that last three with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Ball passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Over Bogdanovich. And again, it's the Suns missing. Utah leading. Pass to Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. He's covered by Ayton. O'Neal on the wing. 5 to shoot. And they pick up 2. O'Neal's got 5 now. The emphasis placed on athleticism is bigger than it's ever been. And that goes for all positions.
Yeah, you're going to need athletes all over the floor, BA. And I think there's this trend to finding wing players or taller players who have the capability of being very good at a lot of things and not just specialists anymore. That's the way modern day rosters seem to be being built.
Oh, got a piece of it. Back to Bogdanovich. Tipped.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
And so they foul intentionally.
Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Paul.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Right wing. And it's Gobert penetrating.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Here's O'Neal. And the shot no good. A bit short. The Suns trailing. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Ball against Conley. Looking to end the run. Paul, shot is off.
He remains scoreless on the quarter, unable to help them narrow the gap.
Pass to Conley. Now Gobert. Paul with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Here's Shamet. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Oni, defended by Payne. Clarkson outside. Pass to Gay. It's deflected.
Jazz foul. Rudy Gay. That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
That free throw no good.
At the line for your Suns, Frank Kaminsky.
And he's good on the second. Utah's gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. There's 39 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Clarkson. Here's Oni. Oh, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Pass to Shamet. Now Kaminsky. The rebound by Oni. Here's Utah. They're on an 11-3 run. Down low. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. McGee passes to Payne. 4 seconds left. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
From deep, Gay. He got it up in time, but it would not. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They only had a couple of rough stretches. And
in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Rudy Gobert really making a difference here.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Cameron Johnson out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Campaign, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's McGee in at the 5. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. And no good trying to use the glass. The Jazz shooting at about 44% so far.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Payne with it. Here's Shamet. And it's all from three-point range.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
They talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops, B.A. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. And some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
Phoenix is shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. And he commits the intentional foul. So Utah ends up going with a new group.
First personal foul. First team foul. Jazz substitution.
Pump loose. Conley finds Gobert. Here's Mitchell. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. That free throw is good for Mitchell.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
Conley against Payne. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Pass to Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. The three. Sinks the tray. Mitchell's got 6 here in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Payne against Conley. Here's McGee. That one goes in. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
Mike Conley. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Clarkson, right side. And it's Gay with the miss. For Phoenix, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Pass to Whiteside. Stolen by Payne. from deep three-point range. The rebound by Whiteside. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
That's a correct route. We talk about that with receivers in the NFL and the NBA. Still important. Rudy Gay on route there.
Here's Shamet. Takes the three. Knocks it down from distance. Shamet's got 5.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. He is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Here's Payne. 1:31 left in the third quarter. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He's always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Rudy Gay up off the ground and dunking it down hard. Nice to see that.
Outside Payne. That one doesn't drop. The Jazz go the other way with it. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And it's Clarkson missing. Here's Shamet. He's got 5. McGee with it. Now Whiteside defending. And here's Payne outside. Utah with the rebound. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds in the game.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Here's Honey. Pass to Clarkson. Ooh, it's stolen away.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Outside Payne to the middle. Here's McGee. Can't get it to fall.
Good job sticking with his man. Rudy Gay moving on the lateral plane, and then the long arms helping out.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Jazz. They lead by 6. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Conley against Paul. Outside Booker. Uses the glass on the layup.
He has good size for his position, and Booker mixing it up on the inside.
Utah has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Conley passes to Mitchell. Gobert with it. Mitchell with the ball, and Bridges picks him up defensively. That shot is good by O'Neal.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Ball against Bogdanovic. Now here's Paul. He's covered closely. Just 4 to shoot. Over Bogdanovic. Booker can't get it to go.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Utah has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Conley against Paul. Outside Conley. Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. From deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. against Conley. Looking to get it going. The drive by Paul. And it's good on the lay-in.
Defense is not able to keep up with the speed, really the awareness of Chris Paul that time.
Paul against Conley. Mitchell against Booker. The kick out to Conley. Fires from deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in the game. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And it's now only a 5-point Jazz lead. Mitchell against Booker. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Outside Paul. Now Booker. Checked by Mitchell. Booker. Pass to Crowder. And Gobert with a block. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Paul. Deflected.
More than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
Outside Paul. Fires the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
They double him with Booker. Booker against Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Jazz lead by 9.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Here's Booker. Here's Ayton. Another shot over Gobert. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Mitchell. He gets the first, and that brings him with an 8.
DeAndre Ayton back in 2018 heard his name called first in the NBA draft, and he averaged a double-double in his first year in the NBA. Exciting to see what is next for this big man.
Conley against Paul. Now here's Conley. Not a lot of room. From deep. They get it back.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. So we see the Jazz get the win here. It ends up being a fairly easy